go. Hello, my name is Rich Blaska, and I'm the owner of Smart Elevator Tech. We're here in Metalworks, the factory, in Waterloo, Wisconsin. And we're here to demonstrate the newest product, which is the power-operated retractable ladder. It's the powered Retracta ladder. And what it is, it's for center opening doors when the ladder's too far away from the entrance on the elevator. So you know that leap of faith where you've got to hold onto the door frame, put your foot over there, and you got to jump over to the ladder that's too far away. It's a very huge safety hazard where you can easily overreach and fall, go down the hoistway. What this does is it brings the ladder to you. This ladder in particular is for a 5-foot pit, and it is designed to extend out from the wall 36 inches. We have here is a micro switch which is wired into the safety circuit of the elevator so that when the ladder moves, it opens up the safety circuit so you can't run the elevator. And we got a light on here, a green and a red light, which indicate the position of the ladder. Right now it's in the run position. Ladder's up, folded against the wall. Currently this ladder extends away from the wall 6 5/8 of an inch. So the typical 8-inch dimension between the running car and the wall, this fits perfectly. You have to have 3/4 of an inch of running clearance, so we have that very easily. Again, 6 5/8 to the outer edge of the ladder when the ladder is fully retracted. So this is a linear actuator, 120 volts. And this is a 1,000-pound actuator made in USA. And what this is going to do is drive the ladder up and down. We have it attached at this point on the ladder. What I'm going to do now is run the ladder so you can see it in operation. So what you do is run this is a option B setup here. There's an option A and option B. Option B is where you actually have a separate hoistway access switch located either down in the sill or below the sill in the fascia or up around the entrance if there's room wherever you can locate it. So the first thing you do is run the elevator up on access so that the car is out of the way, clear of the ladder. And then you lower the ladder, and we're going to turn the key here. You can see that ladder in operation. It takes 22 seconds for the ladder to go from full retracted to full deployed. It's going to land firm on the ground. You see it actually make contact. If you hold the switch, there's a clutch built into the actuator, so you can't harm the actuator. It's designed to go to its end of travel or till it hits a stop, like in this case, and then it's simply the slip clutch is inside of it. So now, from the wall surface, this is the pit wall, to the center of the ladder is 36 inches. So if you're on a center opening door, if this were the elevator, this is the car, and here you are at the entrance. Your entrance is right here. You could step right onto the ladder and go down. Of course, I'm here on the factory floor, so that's not as obvious. You'd be up at this level here, obviously. This ladder itself is the whole assembly is OSHA safety yellow powder coat painted. These rungs are traction tread rungs, the best non-slip rungs made. This actual ladder is our standard Retracta ladder, which is the manual ladder. You'll see a few artifacts on it that remain because we don't use a separate ladder. You have the holes at the top. That's meant for the manual pull pins. Even down here, you can't see it from there, but on the side is a coupler nut for the gas strut, which is on the manual Retracta ladder. The idea being that we don't have to custom make a ladder for the powered Retracta ladder. It uses our standard parts. Now this is modular, as you can see. This is a 4-foot base, a 2-foot center section, and a top section. So these are completely modular. So we can go from the minimum 3-foot pit all the way up to a 12-foot or 13-foot pit simply by adding in sections, and you have more connections to the wall. And again, this one is going to Oklahoma City at the end of the week, going on to a job at the Braniff building. We're very excited about that. Sorry about the noise, but as you can see, this is a working factory. That's as we want it to be here in Wisconsin. So I'm going to raise the ladder and lower it a few times. You can see it in operation. So once again, you're done. You've climbed out of the pit. This is actually located up at the entrance, either down underneath the sill, as I said, or actually I didn't tell you about option A. Option A for the wiring of the ladder is to actually utilize the elevator controller. That's our preferred way of doing it. That's when you've got the standard integral hoistway access key switch to operate not only the elevator but also to operate the ladder. And the way that would work is, again, you put the car on access, you come out in the hall, you turn the key, the car goes up. We all know about that. You hold the key until the car hits the access limit. Now the car will stop. At that point, the controller sees the car is at the access limit, so the car stops, and happens that the ladder then deploys. The controller provides the switching to make the ladder run. As soon as the ladder runs, you can see the red light's on. This is just a display. Anyway, that's option A. This is option B. So let me raise the ladder, going up. Now again, this actuator is a 1,000-pound force actuator. We have it mounted about a third of the way in on the pivot arms, and we have a extra margin on this of about 30 to 40% for the highest ladder we make. So if you go to a 12-foot ladder, we still have lots of power left over on this. Now watch this thing close in tight, and then you can hear it clicking at the end. So that's the clutch, which is what we want. Now you ask, will this ladder come down in the hoistway and hit the car? It's impossible. All of these are pinned and connected. There's a 3,000-pound load before you rated for this actuator in the hold static position. So there's no way you can get to that kind of loading on this. And so this is a static, fixed, secure, and fail-safe system. There's no way that this can come down or sag or release from the wall. So thank you very much for seeing our powered retractor ladder. And by all means, give us a call at Smart Elevator Tech at 415-819-5744. Again, my name is Rich Blask with Smart Elevator Tech. Here we are in Waterloo, Wisconsin at Metalworks. Larry, come in here for a quick second. I want to introduce you to Larry Waldo. Larry's he's the owner of the factory. We got in here. And Joel, come over here as well. Say hello. So Joel here designed the ladder with me. He designed the entire thing in SolidWorks. So the whole thing was computer designed and generated. And then all of the components, most of them anyway, that you see on the ladder are laser cut, all to precision. And then they're all cogged and pinned so that you can't go wrong with it. And it's all welded together here to shop. So thank you again for viewing this ladder. And again, give us a call if you have a use for this. Thank you.